detail the design. And I've got a few questions on this just in regarding how congruent is your branding from front to back. So when you look at logos, website design, just what you portray on social media, how do you make everything congruent with your setup, and what colors are you looking for, and so forth?
This is a crucial one, and one I felt a little bit foul of, and recently we did a lot of signage, and a lot of the locations did as well. So your website and your signage on the external part of your building, if you have cars or buses or billboards as well, it all needs to look very, very similar, because that's your brand. Pick your colours and stick to them, and make sure that colours are reflective across your whole organisation. So this is something that really stood out to me as we move forward. So we use red, white, black and grey as our club colours for our badges and set. So, yeah, you can get a brand set from a designer, Ross, that's good. But you can sort of come up with yourself. So, and we had a blue and a yellow in as well now to give it a bit more vibrancy. So if you sort of look at our website, that's similar to what some of our buildings look at. So we're trying to get everything the same colour, because it's just that consistency. Because you don't want someone seeing a sign down the street, or your poster or your billboard or a bus or car or whatever you got externally, or ads, running on social media, and then they're looking for your facility and the guy down the road's got similar colours and they go there. That can happen. So you want to make sure you're consistent across the board.
And this is just an example of the style sheet that we did for our new website. It more than just the website, it just gave me a whole context of design and what good design is and what not good design is. We hired a website company a couple of years ago. As a website designer, it was really painful because me paying $10,000 for a website seemed crazy. But when I went through the process of the design and the level of depth that they went through understanding my customer avatar and designing colors to it, it was next level. So I know a lot of people will try and get designs done cheaply, and everybody says go Fiverr and all this. Yes, if they are copying or inserting an image somewhere or modeling an existing design, but paying someone $5 and thinking they're going to come up with this professional multi-million-dollar organization design, it's probably not going to happen, right? So you need someone that's really professional. Having this type of style sheet is really helpful. And this is what they did for me. They came up with a suggested fonts. So that's the fonts we use. There's two fonts we actually use. We use the Poppins and then Montserrat, which is mainly used in our sheets, and then the specific color. So if we use a red, it's this hex code, RGB, whatever it is, right? I just use actually when we're doing graphics, we just use in Chrome, you get this thing called a color picker, and you can just click on your designs and model that. But it's so important, and this is why we never suggest using stock images on your ads, because now again, you've removed the congruency between design and what people are going to experience when they walk in. So just wanted to add to this. I mean, I think it's really important to have a style sheet. And here's the thing, if you have the style sheet, graphic designers come and go. But now if you are hiring a graphic designer and say, hey, can you do a flyer for me? You can just give them the style sheet and they know exactly what to do, right? So it simplifies just so much of the design work. And now they don't come back and you look at this flyer and it's like, hang on, this just doesn't look off. This just looks off. Well, they used Arial font or Times New Roman and they skipped your font. It's these little things, but it breaks the congruency of your brand. Just going to cover these few questions quickly, Kevin, if we can go on these. Adam, obviously, so 80s, many say, I have and use one, but am thinking about changing with the times. Thoughts?
It's a good idea to revamp and upgrade. We just redid our club logos and banners and got them redrawn by an artist, and they look absolutely amazing. And we brought out a new T-shirt line and colour scheme of banners, and everyone loves it, and they put it all in their social, all their photos in front of it. So it helps with marketing. Yeah, and also for yourself, if you've got a revamped office and facility, it gives you that new energy. It brings a little bit of a new set of eyes and a new fresh approach.
Perfect. Yeah, so getting that congruency is important.